When you get your equipment, it's going to be in a shipping container that looks just like this, and it'll be packed something like this. If you're not getting the receipt printer, then of course that will be missing. But we've got the iPad, the credit card terminal, and all the peripheral devices that go along with it. When you get everything out of the container, you will have your cash drawer, the receipt printer, credit card terminal, scanner and power supply in the bag, your wireless router, and of course the iPad itself. Now we've got everything set up and we'll start to connect it. If you're using the receipt printer, it'll have a power cord that goes directly into the power strip. The next thing we'll connect is our credit card processing terminal. There's actually going to be multiple connections. There's a power connection on the underside. We will also have our Ethernet cable, and it will connect into the port labeled LAN, L-A-N. Put the two cables facing the front and then latch down. That can sit right here. The other end of our Ethernet cable is going to plug into our cellular router. There's 3 ports, all labeled LAN. Pick your port. If you've got multiple iPads at your location, you'll have multiple Ethernet cables plugged in. There's also a power supply for our wireless router that will plug in here. It also plugs into the back of our router. There's only one spot that it can connect to. There's a small USB cable coming out of the back of the printer that has got a lightning jack connector that is going to be plugged into the lightning jack port on our iPad. The final component is our handheld barcode scanner, and there's a power supply for it also. There is enough power, enough battery life in the scanner to last for several hours, but if you can, it's always a good idea to have it powered up. That way you're not going to be in your busy time and run out of power on your scanner. There's a port on the side where your power connector also fits in. The last thing, if you're using a printer again, your cash drawer will have a connector that looks like a phone connector. That is what powers the cash drawer to open at the end of a transaction. It plugs into the only spot left on the back of our printer. The final step is just connecting the entire system to power.